testosterone, estrogen, and your endocrinology is more than what you are as either a man or a woman. There's brain size, there is how you process information, there is bone density, muscle mass. Every single one of your cells is either coded XX or XY.
What's up, YouTube? Hope you guys are feeling good. My name is Elaru, and today I'm back with an amazing video and check out you guys. This is called Charlie Kirk Decimates Radical Transsexual Activist. You know how it goes, guys. We talk less and we react more. Let's check this out.
Hello, yes. My name's Eve, your local transsexual. I just wonder where you get this idea that like trans people are being indoctrinated.
Okay, so are you say you're transsexual or transgender? And tell me, is there a technical difference between the two?
Damn. Okay. Some people say that there's a difference. To me, there's no difference. So it's just either or.
Okay, so by a lot, what are your chromosomes? XX or XY?
Very strange question, but
not really.
XY. I could be intersex. Who knows?
Okay, so you were born as a man and you are a man.
No. I was born as a man and now I'm a woman.
Okay, no, but you don't become a woman just because you dress like a woman.
Oh, my goodness. What about my hormones?
I don't become black. Do I become black if I wear blackface?
That is a wild comparison, but
also very
hormones by themselves
nice comparison.
You can actively change.
But
by taking HRT, you can also stop taking the T suppressor.
But people are more than hormones. I mean, you have men with low testosterone; those are called white dudes for Harris. You can have women with high testosterone. So testosterone, estrogen, and your endocrinology is more than what you are as either a man or a woman. There's brain size, there is how you process information, there is bone density, muscle mass. Every single one of your cells is either coded XX or XY. So let me ask you a question. If I wear a disguise or a costume, do I become that thing? For example, if I dress with a sombrero and start talking with a Mexican accent, do I then become that culture?
No, because that's different race.
Okay,
that's
but then wait, why? How is it different? Because you're saying that if you dress a certain way and you present a certain way,
race is
you
even
can be as you
much
think you
easier
are.
to
Why
feign
can't I
than
also
gender.
just choose what culture I am?
Because you're born within a culture. You're born.
Same way you're born with inner
but you were born as
chromosomes.
a man.
Thank you. Thank you.
But let him finish.
All right. Fuck you. Anyways, sorry.
I'm sorry. What did you say? My pronouns are not F you, actually.
Oh wow. Thank you. All right. Anyways. There are many things collectively into a culture that has been built up over time, but not as much as, male or female.
Got it. So what is a woman?
What is a woman is whatever you want to be.
So anyone can be a woman?
Yeah.
Do you get a period?
No. Well, actually, yes. So, no.
Wow. Can you give birth?
No. But a lot of trans people that are on hormones do get PMS symptoms.
Right, but symptoms is different.
But not the literal
moodiness
thing.
or mood swings are not the same thing.
Yeah,
but can you give birth?
Also, cis women don't always have to give birth. Cis women can also have PMS symptoms without getting a period.
Right. But you have to. So a woman can be whatever you want it to be. Is that correct?
Yeah, but cis women can also be and have all of those
things. So under that logic, can I become a bobcat or a giraffe?
I mean, if you want me to call you a bobcat, sure. I don't care.
So at some point, don't you see that it's probably a bad idea to give people the ability to identify whatever they want as just because they feel a certain way?
Why would it be a bad thing?
Well, shouldn't we have some sort of objective truth that male and female differences and distinctions matter?
There is no real male or female distance, especially in archaeology. A lot of...
Wait, there's no difference between men and women?
There are some, for sure.
Well, what differences are there?
I'm talking about, like, when you talk about brain size or skeletal bone structure or whatever, archaeologists, for example, have a very tough time distinguishing between male and sex, or male and female, I apologize. when you see the male skeleton next to the female skeleton, those are very different. Those are
Got
a
it.
range.
So,
everything else, most people are usually in the middle of
here's
that.
the kicker. So you are a biological male. No matter how much surgery or hormones you take, you'll never be able to give birth.
Yeah,
So-
I'm okay with that.
Right, but so then what point is womanhood achieved then? At what point do you become a woman?
I feel pretty. Yeah.
So
I can look at myself and not want to kill myself, so.
well, hold on. So now we're getting to something. Maybe is it possible that you might have other underlying mental health issues that you are then ascribing as transgenderism that you might not be
No.
treating?
No. I am being treated for other mental illnesses,
Right,
but
but
it is unrelated.
Are they unrelated, or is
Yes.
transgenderism a symptom of other underlying issues that I
No.
hope you get treatment for, such as depression, schizophrenia, anxiety, bipolar tendencies?
No, don't have any of those actually.
You don't have any. You mentioned you have other potential issues.
No, I don't have any potential issues.
No, you don't.
No, I'm just cool.
Oh, you're just cool. Got it. So, let me ask one other final question. Do you
Yeah.
think it's okay for a 14-year-old to be able to get gender-affirming care?
A 14-year-old can get hormone blockers. That is the extent of what a 14-year-old can get, and that is completely irreversible. So,
Well,
you can get
you
hormone
mean
blockers.
reversible, but it's not reversible. But
It
first of
is.
all, in the no, it's
when
not
you stop
reversible.
taking hormone blockers, then your natural hormones come.
Puberty is not an assembly line where you just press a button and it stops. Secondly,
Yeah.
that we are cutting breasts off of kids here in the state of Texas
That is not
illegally.
true.
Yes, a whistleblower, Dr. Ethan Heim, came out in
Dr.
Houston.
Ethan Heim.
Dr. Ethan Heim, and said that we are cutting the breasts off of kids irreversibly in Houston, Texas. Also happens in LA, San Francisco, Seattle, Portland. So it does happen. Do you think it should be illegal to say that kids should not be able to irreversibly damage themselves?
Well, even so, let's say a bunch of kids are getting gender affirming.
Thousands of kids every month.
Let's say, all right, that is a decision between the child, the parent, and the doctor. That has nothing to do with you. Why
it.
do you have a say in
So
that?
should kids be able to get tattoos?
Sure.
Oh, okay. Should kids be able to own AR-15s?
No,
Why?
because that is harmful. It can be a
So AR-15s are harmful, but cutting off your breasts or potentially castrating yourself, gender-affirming care.
I mean, given that you're under anesthesia,
Do you understand the medieval horror that you're advocating for? Where we say, no.
Yes.
So a 15-year-old, puberty is not the problem. Puberty is the solution to the trans issue, where that almost every young lady or young man will have some sort of anxiety of how they feel at age 12, 13, 14, 15. Maybe instead of telling them that they might be somebody in another body, we should allow them to continue to grow and develop into the body that God made them in, and say that puberty will actually solve the problem.
all right.
And I want to just close by this. I have a lot of compassion for you because you're going down a journey where you'll never actually hit your destination. Because
I'm at there. I'm right there.
well,
I'm at my destination.
you're at your destination.
Yes. I feel great.
Okay.
That's
Well, again,
That's literally all it is.
the studies show that over a period of time, you're going to keep on searching for more surgical interventions and more drugs.
No.
Where my hope for you is, I wish that you would live in the body that God gave you, not trying to declare war on the body that God gave you.
Okay.
And that's my hope for you,
Okay.
because I think you will be a happier person instead of nuking your body with artificial hormones,
Okay.
pretending to be somebody that you're not.
I will say one more thing and I'll go. I don't believe that God makes mistakes. God created me as a male, and I want to be a woman. That is the same way that God created grapes but not wine. It is so that humanity can take part in the witness of creation, of transformation.
We're not called to transform our bodies. We're called to surrender to God and how God made us. But let me, at what age
That was
did
a
you
nice
think
comeback
you
from
were
her, though,
a
but
woman?
a better reversal from.
Okay, is there any part of you that
Child.
said maybe 16-year-olds make bad decisions?
I mean, partially, yes.
Have you
But
ever
I have-
second-guessed your decision?
At first, sure. But after a year, no. Not.
Oh, you've only been doing this a year.
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying a year around 17. I never second guessed.
I'm going to pray for you because you're on a you're on a destructive journey and it's not going to end well. God bless you. Thank you so much.
Amen. Charlie. You know, still the same thing we've been hearing. What is a woman? A woman is whoever you want to be. I mean, this was one of the funniest definitions I've heard of a woman. Okay. Her views were a bit twisted because the way Charlie gives his examples, you know he's setting a trap for you, but then you can't escape it because you just have to fall into it. Why would you advocate for children to get a mastectomy and a literal castration in the name of gender care? There was a name he called it. That's so wrong. There's no problem. You're an adult. You want to do that to yourself. Fine. It's you. But children who basically don't have a say in their affairs, they really can't think for themselves, and to put it that way. You're carrying them to a medical facility and chopping their organs off. That's wrong. And anyone who actually advocates for this really needs to sit back and, rethink, because it's so wrong. Same as a child getting a tattoo, same as a child getting an AR-15 or whatever. I mean, there are some things that the younger generation shouldn't be exposed to. I mean, if they do decide to do that at an older age, fine. It's their choice. But this is, for the fact that it's being done on children, this is what Charlie is fighting against. And just as I said, no matter how many hormone blockers you get, no matter how many knives you go under, you're still gonna have that natural biological component that you were born with. You're still gonna have your XY chromosomes. You're still gonna have your XX chromosomes. No matter how many pills you take. I mean, imagine. This person was even talking about PMS symptoms. Menstruation ain't a symptom. It's either it comes or it doesn't. And definitely not all women experience mood swings and cramps and all whatnot during menstruation. So you can't possibly associate those symptoms with every menstruation. You can't. And, it's so funny, hearing this, he or she literally said, you have to, people who experience PMS symptoms actually take a certain pill. What are people? Okay, people that naturally experience this, you really don't need pills to do it. And just as Charlie asked him or her, whichever you decide to call her or him, man, this is so confusing. She can't or he can't menstruate. You know why? Because he was naturally a man or he was born a man. Same thing, he can't get pregnant. He doesn't even have the organ to carry a fetus. Even if you say, okay, there's a way around giving birth, cesarean section. You don't have a womb. You can't get pregnant. So basically, if you literally have none of the things that make you a woman internally, and you just focus on the physical aspect, getting fake secondary sexual characteristics, painting your nails, applying makeup, fixing lashes, and you full-blown think that makes you the other gender, or in the reversal, you wear male clothes, you sag, you cut your hair, you pierce your ears or whatever, it still doesn't make you that particular thing. Just as Charlie said, if I wear a costume, does that make me what I portray? No. You know why? Because it's a costume. That's the same way it is. You're not biologically that gender. So you can't fully operate as that gender. It's that simple. But of course, it's their choice, you know? But this shouldn't. It shouldn't be done on children. That's morally reprehensible and it's so wrong. A lot of people will agree with this, but it's just the truth. Guys, tell us what you think about this video in the comment section. Please leave your comments on this also and leave a thumbs up at the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching and stay safe.